I think we can all agree, ICE. Masked secret police shooting innocent people with impunity in the streets are not victims. The only way they could ever even be considered close to victims is that they are, at best, weak-minded individuals full of anger who have been led to the darkness by Donald Trump and are now participating in an evil system that will stick to them like hot black tar for the rest of their lives.
Do you agree with the assessment from some of your own officials that Alex Preddy is a domestic terrorist or an assassin?
Well, I haven't heard that, but certainly he shouldn't have been carrying a gun. But hey, look, bottom line, everybody in this room, we view that as a very unfortunate incident, okay? Right. Everyone, unless you're a stupid person, very, very unfortunate incident. I don't like that he had a gun. I don't like that he had 2 fully loaded magazines. That's a lot of bad stuff. And despite that...
The fatal shooting of 37-year-old Renee Good in Minneapolis has placed increased scrutiny on the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, also known as ICE. ICE is a federal agency, not local police. It is now leading President Donald Trump's push for mass deportations, a central promise of his election campaign. Since returning to the White House, Trump has expanded ICE's budget, staffing, and powers. The agency was created in 2002 after the 9/11 attacks as part of a broader national security overhaul. Its main role is to enforce immigration law, which includes identifying, detaining, and deporting people who are living in the U.S. without legal status. ICE agents can stop, question, detain, and arrest people they believe are undocumented immigrants. But unlike regular police, they generally can't arrest U.S. citizens, except in limited circumstances. Even so, watchdog groups say American citizens have at times been wrongly detained during ICE operations. If someone is held by ICE, they may be released or transferred to a detention center while their case is reviewed. If they lose that case, they can be deported. ICE operations have sparked protests across the U.S., with many communities.
Donald Trump, I call on you once again. Remove this force from Minnesota. They are sowing chaos and violence. We've seen deadly violence from federal agents again and again and again. And I call on all Americans to see the decency that this state is exhibiting and the horrific cruelty, unprofessional, absolute abomination that is passing for what these ICE agents are doing on our streets. Do I have any confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing? No, I don't have a lot of confidence Donald Trump will do the right thing. Thank God we have video, because according to DHS, these 7 heroic guys took an onslaught of a battalion against them or something. It's nonsense, people. America, as you're listening, enough is enough. Enough is enough of this. End this.
More recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough, because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay with those tactics?
Yeah, because you have to get the people out. You have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people that were thrown out of their countries because they were criminals.
Well, you promised in your campaign that you were going to deport the worst of the worst. Violent criminals, rapists, but a lot of the people that your administration has arrested and deported aren't violent criminals. Landscapers, nannies, construction workers, farm workers, the family of U.S. service members.
And I need farmers more than